In 1969, the iconic heavy metal band Black Sabbath were formed and introduced the world to their distinct sound, which would go on to influence rock music for generations. After losing the tips of his fingers during an accident in the metal sheet factory where he worked, Black Sabbath's lead guitarist Tony Iommi had to find new ways to play his instrument, discovering the sound which made heavy metal so big in the process. Scruffy Murphy's opened in February 2001 and is now one of the few surviving rock bastions in the West Midlands. Many believe it to be the best rock pub in Birmingham. Today we're here to talk with the staff about their place on the scene and whether they think venue closure could be a threat to rock music.
Yeah, we've been here for about 15, 16 years. It's changed managership the other month, but pretty much it's always been a rock and metal bar. That's kind of what we prided ourselves on. Bands, especially downstairs, we've had bands from all over the world. Australia, places like even Singapore and Russia. It's only a tiny little place, but it seems to be known all over the world, which is great. Just keep doing what we're doing.
With other big name metal bands such as Judas Priest originating in Birmingham, it's no surprise the city has become heavily associated with the subculture. But despite thriving for many years, a bar with a rich history including hosting Black Sabbath's first gig has recently been sold to developers. The bar known as The Crown has a rich musical heritage, and with the closure of Fabric recently causing uproar in London's clubbing scene, we wanted to explore whether venue closure is a threat to a contrasting culture with such a rich history.
It sucks every time a venue closes down because we're all in the same position. We're all trying to push music, we're all trying to push live bands and stuff like that. Because obviously, you know, it's a great thing. Going to a gig is a great thing. Being in a band and playing is a great thing. Venues closing all over the country is terrible. Every time it does, it kills everything off just a little bit more. The Crown especially, that was a horrible thing, especially for Birmingham, just because it was Henry's Blues Bar. You had Sabbath, Judas Priest, Napalm Death, Zeppelin. They all used to go there back in the day. They all used to play. You'd just see random ones turn up and just get on the stage and start playing. And that was a real shame when that closed. Birmingham still has a lot of decent venues. It has, you know, the Institute, the Academy, and obviously you've got, you know, Barclaycard, NA, NEC, those kind of areas. Music will always be a very, very strong thing in Birmingham. Rock, it seems to be less socially accepted at the moment, which is awful, but I think it is getting up there. I mean, you know, you get people like Slipknot. People who aren't into rock and metal would look at them and go, oh my God, what the heck is that? But then they'll play a gig and it'll be sold out and there'll be 1,000, 20,000 odd people there. So it's just one of those things. Everything goes through phases. Everything, like fashion, everything disappears, and then you see it again 10 years later. Everyone's raving about it. So I don't think rock will ever die out, especially in Birmingham, because there's too much history here. Even little things like Ozzy, you know, naming a tram after him, the Walk of Fame, the stars on Broad Street, that kind of thing. I mean, they're getting more of them just for Black Sabbath. Birmingham's lost a lot of touch in what it used to be about, but I think it's coming back now, so I think we should be all right.